Hey, hello everyone. First of all, thank you for so much of the lovely feedback and response you all have given to me. And let me address few generic queries and feedback first of all. So starting with a little bit about myself, and then post that I'll do analysis, financial analysis of post COVID-19 world. So I am Rohit Ashwu Trivedi. I'm residing in Gurgaon. I'm a practitioner astrologer, and I'm also in the editorial board of Sri Vishwavijay Panchang, which is annual Panchang, the most celebrated one in India, which is being published since more than 7 decades now. It was started by Pandit Hardev Sharma Trivedi, the same astrologer who is credited with few remarkable predictions in 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Also, he's the same astrologer who, on request of Dr. Rajendra Prasad, calculated the time of Indian independence Muhurat, because of which 15th of August 1947 midnight was chosen as the instance when the Declaration of Independence or Transfer of Power was signed. Then also an important thing, I'm not a Baba, not a Baba at all. See, Baba is father figure, or any fatherly figure, grandfather, father, fatherly figure, right? Only your father, your fatherly figure is your Baba. Nobody else should be, ever. I'm not a God man either. I'm nowhere near being one. I'm full of imperfections. We all are. I've had my own journey, my own set of relationships, heartaches, failure, success, triumph, trauma. Because such is life. ऐसा ही तो होता है. We all endure and continue our journey. Our pursuance to become a little better person with every new morning should never stop. I'm not a godman or swami or sannyasi or sadhu or rishi. These are well respected designations. These are titles like we get doctoral after PhD. I am none. I'm just a practitioner astrologer who believes in rational astrology with tremendous passion. I personally think that after Swami Vivekanand, Ma Anandmayi, Sri Amrit Vaghvachari ji, and Neem Karoli Baba were the, I think, last divine souls or god men women to walk on the face of earth. बाकी सब तो धर्म की और मजहब की दुकान चलाते हैं. I'm an astrologer, like you can be a lawyer, designer, engineer, doctor. Similarly, I'm an astrologer. It has nothing to do with dharm, religion, or anything. All rules of cognitive morality and social standards, which are true for you, are true for me. Okay, I use Instagram, I use Facebook, I use Bumble, I use Tinder, I go out for road trips with my friends to hills and beaches. It's just that you have some profession, I have my profession. My profession is astrology, which is a super rational and scientific area of study. Now let us talk about ongoing situation globally. Let's talk about corona and COVID-19. See, world as we know has changed forever. This is not the first time when such paradigm shift occurred in global order. It happened once in 1990 and 91 when invention of World Wide Web. Remember the first website to go live, CERN.org, the IT revolution which followed, fall of Soviet Russia, liberalization of global economies. It changed everything in 1990, 91 and 92. Then again, previously, Battle of Panipat. Okay, it changed subcontinent's journey and history forever. Invasion and siege of the city of Constantinople was another such instance when global history was changed forever. This time, this change, as was expected, anticipated, and published well in advance in astrology, has happened with much more severity. Okay, the way we interact, be it at personal level or social level, has changed forever. The world is not same. Everything has changed. The way we do business has changed forever, or at least this will remain so for decades to come. Nothing is ending. कुछ खत्म नहीं हो रहा है. Nothing is ending. The way we function as a race has changed. Only the way we function as a race has changed. Nothing is ended. Nothing will end. Life will go on. जीवन नहीं रुका करता है. जीवन नहीं मरा करता है. See, we all have to now adapt, acclimatize, and reinvent to become or stay relevant in this new era. Now, let's get into astrology. This entire event, this entire, let's say, sequence of event rather, has been triggered by a astronomical configuration which Saturn attains with along with a few other planets once in few hundred years. Now, Saturn being the planet of justice, it symbolizes justice. It is symbolically, let's say, Chief Justice in the imaginary planetary council, has given or provided now equal opportunity to all to reinvent and adapt. Now, Saturn is a planet which does not like too much of socializing. Sannyasi है, जंगलों में रहता है, अकेला रहता है, बुजुर्ग है. It hates crony capitalism. Saturn hates corrupt and foolish take on socialism, which is, in my personal belief, Marxism and Maoism. Okay. Saturn or Shani hates exploitation of natural resources. It hates exploitation of poor class, peasants. It does not believe in the culture of slavery. Saturn in astrology again symbolizes simple, empathetic and compassionate living. Planet of justice, Saturn loves welfare and upliftment of labor and poor class. Saturn tends to decimate freeloaders and hoarders. काम चोरी से नफरत है इस ग्रह को. The ongoing astrological configuration indicates that trades which are a mix of Saturn, Rahu and Mercury will prosper for sure. Without a reasonable doubt, these trades, all those sectors which are a mix of Saturn, Rahu and Mercury will see tremendous surge. They will govern global economies for next 2 decades at least. Okay. Now let us talk about sectors which are blend of Mercury, Rahu, Mars and Saturn, or how to identify a sector which is, let's say, a blend of these planets, or how to reinvent your existing sector in which you work to make it more adaptive to this planetary configuration. Saturn, we spoke about tendencies and nature of Saturn. Now let us pay attention on Mercury. Mercury is a planet of agriculture and trade. Okay, trade, the traditional trade, vyapar. This planet is all about spot commodity trading. So astrological indications are clear that markets will have to move from future commodity trading to traditional spot trading. Mercury does not like game of chance trading. It has to be spot, traditional, wholesale trading. Now Mercury also represents financial mathematics, chartered accountancy and software programming. Mathematics, software programming, coding, chartered accountancy. All these sectors are in for a big game. If you're a chartered accountant, if you're a software programmer, if you are related to mathematics, pull up your socks, you are in for a big game. Then Rahu represents information and analysis of the information. Okay, I'll discuss a mythological metaphoric tale of Rahu later. Right now just understand that Rahu represents information and analysis of information, which in today's world is what? Data science. Now Rahu also represents Akashvani of Vedic literature, which is in today's context nothing but internet, voice and video call, the way we are interacting. This is Akashvani. Mars is all about discipline, Fauji way of life, strict compliances, whatever be the nature of business, strict compliances to social distancing and personal hygiene will have to be followed to please Mars. Now, be it a service or a product, बिकेगा वही, only those commodities or services will sell which are close to simple and honorable living. Let's take an example of high-end clubs and alcohol-driven restaurants, those caviar dining restaurants. Now, this business model cannot survive. This business model will not survive. It has, I think, died for a long run. These people who are engaged in this sector, they must reinvent, shed away show-off and fancy artificial creation of moments by investing heavily onto real estate or the space which you occupy. Mold yourself to delivery-only businesses. Start delivering well-cooked food, mocktails to customers at their doorsteps while again adhering to the compliances of social distancing. Whenever government allows, obviously, everything needs to be done when government opens up, economy eases down the lockdown. Now, see, this sector will not need fancy real estate space. Thus, your overheads will go down significantly. Adjust your prices accordingly now. Become more affordable in new setup. Your market share will increase for sure. Affordable prices, bigger market domain in India. Pay attention to welfare of your workforce, kitchen staff, mocktail cocktail designers, delivery agents. Make sure they adhere to social distancing compliances. Use internet and social media. Remember, Rahu? Use internet, social media, delivery apps to run your business. And I can assure you, your business will not just grow but thrive. You'll see profit margins which you have never seen before. See, this discussion is generic, but in coming video logs, I will discuss each and every sector in detail with timelines. By timelines, I mean discussion of profit and loss analysis of each and every particular sector, ways to reinvent the given sector. Till then, relax, meditate, introspect, help those who are in need, who are less privileged than you, I, and others. चाय पियो, बढ़िया चिल करो. सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग का प्लीज़ पालन करते रहिए. स्टे एट होम, support your government, maintain communal harmony in the country, nation first, always and every time. Relax, concentrate, meditate, innovate. Guys, ciao till then. See you around. Bye bye. Jai Hind. Vande Mataram.